What up, people? Push Wild Black here with Push Wild Black Sports, and this is the Bulls vlog for their season opener. They lost by 16 today, 117 to 101. And I'm not going to go on YouTube and I'm not going to be the angry Bulls fan. I'm not going to, get up here and be like, I'm mad at the Bulls because they suck and they're this and they're, nah. That isn't what this is. I'm not mad that Jimmy Butler got traded. I'm not going to, feign anger because Jimmy Butler got traded or because, they drafted marketing or anything. I'm not gonna feign outrage because I know this team is gonna be young. This team there's gonna be a lot of growing pains. This is a rebuilding year. Quite honestly, this will probably be a couple year rebuilding process. What I am gonna do, unless they're completely stupid, like if they're completely dumb, like last year there were moments where the medium three, as I like to call them, D-Wade, Rondo, and Jimmy, unless they're just completely stupid and insult my basketball sensibilities, I ain't going to go up here and be like super mad. I am going to tell you what annoys me about them and some good things about them throughout the season. So, a couple things though. I am actually glad that the marketing, the situation that happened with Bobby Portis and Nico Mirotic, Laura marketing should be starting the whole season, like period. I don't want to see Nico. I don't want to see Bobby Portis. Not because I don't like them, not because I'm tripping about the fight or whatever, because I'm not. It's just that Lloyd Markkanen, and I'm not even going to say that Lloyd Markkanen is the future of this team. I'm not. I'm not going to compare him to another tall foreigner that can shoot the three that I actually watched when I was in Dallas for years. I'm not going to do that because you never know, right? But just because he is their draft pick that they drafted and they found and they have faith in, he should have been starting anyway. So this actually helps the lineup that they had today of Grant, Holiday, Zipser, Lopez, and Markkanen. That's the one they should have had in the first place. That's the one that works best for their offense because they are a 3-point offense. Their ball movement, they're going to look for the open three at all costs instead of looking for the open shot at all costs, which that's the biggest problem I have with this offense. People were passing up 2-point baskets for 3-point shots. And when the shots are not falling or you are not necessarily known for 3-point baskets, that happens. To me, Jerry Grant needs not to start as a point guard. Or I think in certain situations they can run a 3-guard lineup, but I think K. Felder should start just because it seems like he's more willing to go to the lane. Like the problem that I had today watching them is not only did they pass up 2-point baskets for 3-point ones, when you got down by 20 points, and this is what bothers me with offenses that live by the 3-point shot. And Stacey King said it throughout the broadcast. You cannot get everything back in one play. And teams do that all the time. It's like they had Toronto put their bench in because their starters didn't play well. Toronto didn't play well at all. If you break down, if you look at the stats, the scoring by quarter, 25-23 Toronto first quarter, 33-14 Toronto second quarter, 27-26 Chicago third quarter, 37-33 Chicago fourth quarter. Okay, their big quarter was the second quarter, the 33-point second quarter, and that 20-point run that they think it was like 20-3 or 20-3 or 26-7 or something crazy, where their bench, specifically C.J. Miles, man, C.J. Miles like killed the Bulls. Like he was open, and whenever he was open, he took the shots and he made them behind the arc. So when you're down and you're trying to get offense, you need to get to the lane. And they were passing up shot after shot, and they weren't trying to go to the lane at all. And it was frustrating to watch because it's like, okay, go to the lane, go and get to the foul line. Because Toronto was they weren't playing well. They were playing sloppy. And there were some situations where the Bulls, if it was closer, if the deficit was a little closer, the Bulls might have been a little bit more, the score might have been better than it actually was. But the fact that they were passing, the offense is ball movement, and we're going to take 3-point shots instead of just shots in general. That was the problem, because you basically have 3 consistent 3-point shooters, and with marketing you don't know. I'm only going by his release point and his the way he doesn't hesitate and the way he's used to shooting. He's your most fluent scorer. He has the ability to be your most fluent scorer as far as three-pointers go. Zipser can also shoot the 3. Well, even though he didn't take any 3-point shots, he took 1 3-point shot. Zipser can also take you off the dribble a little bit and get in the lane, if possible. So Zipser is another 3-point shooter, and so marketing Zipser is basically your 3-point shooters, and Justin Holiday can be a 3-point shooter as well. But your most consistent 3-point shooter is your most comfortable 3-point shooters are Zipser and Markkanen. Lopez is going to be, just because he's a veteran and Fred's comfortable with him being a veteran presence on the floor. Then and he can rebound and he can block and stuff. So you're not going to have a complete and total 3-point lineup there all the time. But you'll have at least those 2 as your 3-point specialists, Zipser and Markkanen. So with Bobby Portis and Nico, I know people are mad about that fight or whatever, but Nico is one of them dudes that if he's on, he's on. Like, he can shoot you in a game and he can shoot you out of a game. And his confidence level can waver a lot. Like, if he's not having a good game, you can tell. If he's having a good game, you can tell. And Bobby is an energy guy. Bobby can stretch the floor a little bit, but really his biggest benefit on the court is energy, rebounds, and just he's a big that you can run the floor with. But both of them are energy guys. Just because with Nico's inconsistency and his tendency to kind of go away if he's having a bad game, I can't have him starting. So I'd rather put the kid in there, have Holiday in there because he's the most consistent scorer the Bulls have, and have Lopez in there, Markkanen in there, Zipser in there, Holiday in there. And really, Jerian Grant is fine, but I like what I saw with K. Felder, though. K. Felder, it seemed like to me that he actually kind of knew where the mismatches were And he knew where the mismatches were, and he wasn't afraid to go to the lane. He wasn't afraid to go to the lane. He wasn't afraid to take contact. He could score. He could shoot the three, and he could go to the lane. And it seemed like they were passing up a lot of 2-point baskets for 3-point baskets. So I think once he gets in the basketball shape, I think Grant is not going to be the point guard. Or I think if Chris Dunn comes back and they want to have him in for defensive presence, then I think Fielder can come off the bench, or in some cases start for an offensive jolt a little bit. They've always had Bulls since Tibbs has been coach, and now even with Hoiberg, they've had success with small guards. And I think that I really like what I saw with K. Felder, and I think that he should be in rotation a lot. And stuff that I didn't like also is I don't ever want to see, I know Lopez is going to be the starting center, but if you're going to do a high screen pick and pop, don't have Lopez do that. Have Lopez and Markkanen switch positions. I know that can be done because I've seen it and I've done it when I've played ball. Have them switch positions and have Markkanen be that pick and pop guy. Because Lopez, him shooting the three, I've seen him shoot threes, so I know it's possible, but I'd rather Markkanen do that. So, but yeah, that second quarter killed them. They couldn't defend. They still get stuck on a lot of, they still get stuck on pick and rolls. They get stuck on screens. If they get screened, they don't fight through them at all. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a tough season because everybody's young. They didn't get blown out. That's the second quarter was the one blowout quarter, but they hung in there for 3 of the 4 quarters. But it's gonna be a tough season just until they know where their offense is gonna come from. Just because I don't know who, when they need points, who they're gonna go to as far as, okay, who are we gonna go to get a basket? Like who is gonna be our closer? Who's gonna be our main guy that when we're down by 10 or when we're down by 20, who can we go to the lane and not necessarily not run the offense, but add another wrinkle to it. So, but anyway, that's my vlog on the matter. Go Bulls, and I will see y'all. I think that next time they play is Tuesday. I gotta check the schedule, but I will see y'all the next time I do one of these. And actually, I'm gonna be doing a full NBA like weekly one Saturday morning. So I'll do a NBA one over the weekend, and I'll do these as soon as the games happen. Anyway, push Wild Black out. Later.